Morning on a beautiful 71 degree, currently and mostly cloudy here in downtown beautiful Oxford. My name is Trey. Now you're tuned in to our local talk program. If you miss anything that we do here at the radio station, head over to our website at nextdoorradio.com or by way of the Nextdoor Radio app available by the Google and Apple Store. My co-host here this morning, Miss Angela Allen. How are you today?
I'm so good, Trey. Good morning to you. But look, before we get started, I just want to let your listeners know that is an official announcement that I got to put out there today. If nobody else knows, today is Trey Snide's birthday. Happy birthday to you, my friend.
I appreciate. I feel my age. I'm just going to go ahead and say that I feel my age, but it's fun. It's good work.
It's okay. I always tell people you are as young and as old as you feel, and some days are younger and some days are older, and it's really okay.
Preach it. I love it.
It is okay.
So there is so much happening, not only in our neck of the woods, but of course in Creedmoor. There's stuff happening all over Granville County, and of course surrounding areas as well. So let's kind of dive right in with what's going on currently with here coming up here in the next couple weeks.
Yeah, I am just so excited. We've got a lot of great things that are happening right now. Just getting ready for the fall and everything. So I really encourage the listeners, before I even get started with this list of things, to please go check out our website, visit GranvilleNC.com, and also our Facebook and our social media with Visit Granville County NC. The biggest thing that's coming up, of course, is the North Carolina Hot Sauce Contest, which is actually going to be on September the 9th, and it will be in downtown Oxford. You definitely don't want to miss this type of festival because it's all about the foodie that's within you. This is the one opportunity you actually get to go through the downtown streets in Oxford, and you get to try North Carolina products, whether you like hot sauces or barbecue sauces or jams and jellies. This is the event for you. So definitely mark your calendar, September the 10th, and that's from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. If you don't mind, Trey, I'll dive into it a little bit more to let people know what they can expect. So first off, we're going to have some definite great live music at the Hot Sauce Festival. There are actually going to be two stages. On the main stage at 11 a.m., they will have the Embers featuring Craig Woolard. And then also on the main stage at 3 p.m., they're going to have a regional group called Crush. But I am really excited about the second stage, actually. And Nextdoor Radio is a sponsor of the local Spotlight stage. So they're going to have several different artists at that particular stage, starting at 11 a.m. with Braden Morris and No Direction Band. And then they're also going to have To Die For at 3 p.m. And then wrapping it up at 4 p.m. will be the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs. Oh my goodness, Trey. Did you line all those up?
I did. So the good thing about the Brown Mountain Lightning Bugs is they actually have their own hot sauce podcast. So it's kind of perfect. And they're actually going to taste test some of the vendors that are going to be there and produce a podcast before the hot sauce. So
that is really going to be awesome. That is going to be awesome. And like I said, it is definitely a foodie type of day. And if you definitely love hot peppers, you'll be having the opportunity to taste them, taste sauces. But Lord knows you got to see the pepper eating contest. It is pretty awesome just to see how much heat people can actually take, and you can brave it if you want to, but I'm just going to watch. So there'll be a classic car show that's sponsored by the Oxford Parks and Recreation Department. Of course, we are there for the hot sauces, so they will actually be crowning who is the best in North Carolina, and there are all different categories and everything. Of course, we can never forget about your kids. They're going to have a whole area just for them. It's going to be featuring an inflatable obstacle course, a giant Connect 4, cornhole, face painting, and a craft section. And for those that like a little activity while they're out there having a good time, they're going to have a hot sauce scavenger hunt. So you'll be able to actually go to the downtown economic development tent, which will be actually in front of the hub on Main Street. And you'll actually be given items that you can actually search for and have the potential to win a awesome gift basket. And then just as a way to give back to the community, they're going to be partnering with the Help Center and actually doing a donation box. No, I'm sorry, not box. They're actually doing a donation bus. So there are so many great things to actually do at the North North Carolina Hot Sauce Festival. So you definitely want to save that date. You really want to make it possible to make it to downtown Oxford, September the 10th from 11 a.m. to 5 p.m. right here in Granville County.
Again, Trey Snod and Angela Allen. She's the Granville County Tourism. Of course, I'm with Next Door Radio. She's my co-host here today. The great thing about what Alyssa Blair has done with the city of Oxford for the Hot Sauce Fest, she is making it she is enhancing the experience not only for potentially the 20,000, 30,000 people that are going to be right here in downtown Oxford. It's just a beautiful thing.
It is definitely a beautiful thing. It is an opportunity for our community to come together and to make something possible like this. But honestly, it is one of those welcoming mats to Granville County. And if you want to get a feel of who we are, who our community is, this is a festival you definitely want to come to.
Oh, absolutely. There's, you mentioned the scavenger hunt, which is awesome. You have the food trucks, which if you know me or listen to any of my shows, I talk about food constantly. So you have that. Because a lot of times, a lot of my guests bring up the food conversation saying, I haven't eaten yet. So you have that. But it's going to be a great time. Again, that's coming up here very shortly. But that's not the only thing that's happening here locally.
I'm so happy.
It's crazy, right?
I'm so happy that's not the only thing. Coming back to the stage officially is the Creedmoor Music Festival. That is set for September the 17th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. The great part about this festival is another great community festival, but it's truly your opportunity to go in downtown Main Street in Creedmoor, and it's all about the fair, the food, the music. It's just about a lot of great things that you can bring your family. The great part about this particular music festival, you can listen to so many things in one day. They're going to have 7 performers on 2 stages and over 100 food and craft vendors. So this is actually a perfect event to come with your family. And if you don't mind, Trey, I can dive into who's actually going to be performing. So they actually have a great lineup of all different genres of music. It's actually going to kick off with an R&B group called Soul Tree, and then Grass Street Band, which is infamous for bluegrass. And then another group that's coming back is called the British Invaders Band. They're like a 1960s tribute band. So you can get real hippie with it if you want to that day. There's a group that's a country group that's called Bellflower. Also, they've got some rock with Vera, and then some classic rock with Vintage, and then they're going to wrap it up with country with To Die For. So I think it is an awesome setup for that particular day, and you definitely don't want to miss that with the Creedmoor Music Festival, and that is September the 17th from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. in downtown Creedmoor.
Again, you're tuned in to the Local Talk program here on Next Door Radio, nextdoorradio.com, and the Next Door Radio app. Co-host Angela Allen. Of course, my name is Trey Snod. You getting 2 great events coming up here in September. And so really, what else do we have to kind of look forward to?
There's so much to look forward to, and I wish I had all the time in the world to tell you, but I'm just going to give you little snippets, okay? So the beginning of October, there's actually going to be a culture fest in downtown Oxford, and this is going to be a mix and mingle of different cultures and different backgrounds, definitely music, definitely food from all different cultures, and that's actually going to be scheduled on October the 1st. So that's the first Saturday in October, which we're really excited about that. And then for those that know October is coming, also know that means Halloween is coming. So this year, of course, we're going to bring back the Granville Haunt Farm, which will also start that first weekend in October. And yes, it is still completely drive-through. So for those that are a little timid, for those that want to still have a little bit of a scare, it is a little bit for everybody. And this year, they're actually going to switch up some things and switch up some scenes, but no doubt you'll be able to go through some of your favorite horror films. But for this year, I'll be honest, they're going to add in a little bit of Jurassic World, and they're even going to add in some Ghostbusters. So if you've been there before, it is still not the same. I definitely go back this year. They are open every Friday and every Saturday in Oxford, and in Oxford in the month of October, and definitely they'll be open on Halloween. So that's the great part about the beginning of October for Granville County. But you definitely, for those that love art and culture, You want to go check out Cedar Creek Gallery. This is also their time that they're coming back with their Fall Pottery and Glass Festival. And the great thing about this is the first 2 weekends in October. So you have two opportunities to actually come to the gallery and not only see over 250 different artists, but there will be artists on site from jewelry to pottery to glass, all doing live demonstrations. They will have food trucks, they will have live music. So it's a really great time to actually go visit them. And they just actually launched a new gallery that is actually called Large Sculptural Pots. And the artist's name is Joseph Sand. So some beautiful pieces that are outside of the gallery and also inside the gallery too. So you don't want to miss out on going to Cedar Creek Gallery in October. And then I love how we as a community get to be invited to an awesome thing that happens every year. The Masonic Home for Children in Oxford has their annual homecoming, and it's the weekend of October the 8th. October the 8th is when they actually open it up to the public. So you can actually come in, experience a whole experience with the alumni that used to be actually at the home, but then they add in games and activities for the kids. They add in food trucks. They even have the Shriners out there doing a barbecue contest, and they all kick it all off with an actual parade with Shriners and with the community that kicks off at 11 a.m. But definitely the festivities for that particular day start from 9:30 and they end at 3 p.m. on October the 8th. And then to wrap it up for the month, actually, we'll do the 7th annual Military History Show, which is actually at the Henderson Oxford Airport in Oxford on October the 29th. And that's from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. So, Trey, there is more than enough things to do in Granville County in the next couple of months. And I mean, like I said, whether you like live music, whether you like pottery and glass, whether you love culture, whether you love art, military history, and you just love some good old-fashioned Halloween. We got a little bit of everything for everybody. So definitely I encourage your listeners to go to visitgranvillenc.com and definitely check out our Facebook and our Instagram at Visit Granville County NC.
Miss Angela, thank you so much, not only for what you do, but of course, supporting the local community here in the Granville County area. I appreciate you. God bless you. Continue doing what you're doing, and we'll talk to you here next week, okay?
All right, thanks so much, Trey. Good talking to you. Have a great birthday.
I appreciate it. Again, my name is Trey Snyder. She is Angela, my co-host here on Wednesdays, part of our local talk program. Looking forward to that every single week. Until next time, hey, God bless. We'll see you later.